He's setting up for his second shot. Beauty of a chip shot there. And that should secure the par on this one. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
That might be one club too many. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Oh, just snuck over the edge there. Well, this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He'll like the look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. Has built a huge advantage going to the final round.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back lurking behind.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Pga Sports and the Pga Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam as always, and delightful to have you with us. Oh, Rich, great to see you Championship Sunday. Don't you love it when there's a trophy on the line? And our player has a chance to win one today.
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. 13 feet to the hole. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Going with the hybrid. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is for birdie.
So close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He's currently sitting in first place. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's two distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Not bad. Putting for birdie. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got about 225 yards left from here. This is bold. Going for it in 2.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This putt to win the event. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Oh, he's given that one some wide berth. That's disappointing. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory. And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the picturesque Monterey Peninsula, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We've got an amazing day of action on tap. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. 9 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've got it going just a tiny bit left here.
That's the way you start a round, an opening hole birdie.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
That is an absolute missile. This is a 9-iron on the way. Let's see what Rose Zhang can do.
Yeah, coming off the back of a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at Rose Zhang, shall we?
All right, let's get back to the action. Here's the putt he has for eagle. Down to Henny.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, it was that close to an eagle. Ouch. Back-to-back birdies. Things are heating up.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Well, that's a handy shot. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker.
Oh, I like the look of this from the sand.
This is his second shot. Choosing the 9-iron here.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
He really got behind that one. A par 4 eagle putt after driving the green. That is special.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
This putt from 5 feet. And it drops. That's the 4th birdie of the day.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player has a 2-shot cushion. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beem, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.